fighting, probably manual Charr. If I had to put my money on it, I would say it's not happening. It all boils down to if both men want it, and if both men don't want it, and one's doing it for the wrong reasons, it'll never happen. He's gonna have a run out with someone what's in my shape, and have a proper camp, proper sparring, a lot of Southport sparring, and get prepped for Usyk. Because no one in their right mind is going to roll the dice with a big fight with £100 million on line to satisfy some idiots in armchairs. So he's going to be probably fighting, probably manual Charr. If I had to put my money on it, I would say it's not happening. It all boils down to if both men want it.
Wow! What's good, family? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Clates Boxing for coming through and loyally boosting the coin up 100%. So we just heard there from a Team Fury insider, Leaker Donny. Oh man, it's bad. All I can say is, yeah, it's looking bad right now for you low IQ goopers out there. Yeah, your man the YB made a video a few days ago telling everyone Emmanuel Charr was going to be the fight. All these goofies came along. Oh, YB, the video's old. Oh, YB, stop making things up. Oh, YB, you ain't got no sources. Oh, YB, you don't speak to no one in Team Fury's camp. Two twos. Bear in mind, people, no one, absolutely no one, in the last few days before Shane Fury, no one said Fury won't be fighting AJ. Fury will be fighting Emmanuel Charr. Yeah? So let's do a bit of thinking here. Wait a minute. 3 days ago, before anyone mentions, yeah? As far as you low IQ dons are concerned, oh, YB, the fight's signed. YB, what are you talking about? The fight's signed, the fight's signed. Yeah? That's what you cats are rabbiting on in my comment section. And that's why I tell you, man, I don't blame you. It's not your fault. Yeah? It's not your fault. You're super duper low IQ. That's what it's not. Nonetheless, when you've got a supremo being like the YB telling you what time it is, sit back and relax. Yeah, don't do too much of this. Don't try to do too much. Listen, you low IQ cats, yeah, don't try do too much of this. Yeah, this is what we call thinking. It's not made. Listen, it wasn't made for you, man. Yeah, you man are made to listen. Listen to the higher dons, 100%. Now, like I said, this is a true bombshell. But, well, tell a lie, it's a bombshell to all these other goofy channels. Yeah, no doubt, counter boxing. Oh, the fight signed, and yeah. I told you, I spoke to people in Team Fury, and they telling me he fighting Emmanuel Charr. Next thing we know, days after the YB already told you what it was, someone inside Team Fury's camp comes out and repeats what I already told you days ago. Oh, YB, you ain't got no sources. Call it what you want. Yeah? If me telling you 3 days before anyone else says it, if that's me having no sources, you're right, I ain't got no sources. Oops. Yeah? This was a huge, juicy oops. In fact, let's replay the last bar here. Because the last bar was the most potent bar of them all. Yeah? Mirror, mirror on the wall. What was the most potent bar of them all? Check this out.
Armchairs. So he's going to be probably fighting, probably manual Charr. If I had to put my money on it, I would say it's not happening. It all boils down.
Wow. Shane Fury says if he was to put money on it, it wouldn't be happening. He's looking for a run around in December. It's probably going to be manual Charr. Yeah? What else is there to be said here? This is Tyson Fury's brother, by the way. And again, Eddie Hearn put an interview out in the last 24 hours saying, oh, it's a bit dodgy at the moment. It's between the networks. Again, what did the YB tell you? I said, if there's going to be an issue, it'll be to do with the networks. It'll be DAZN and BT. That's where the problem will be. Oh, YB, you're making things up. Oh, YB, I'm sick of this channel. Oh, in fact, you know what? More time. I feel to get on one of these petty ones. Let's get on one of these petty ones today, yeah? Check this out. This was a video your man the YB cooked up last week, yeah? This was the video, not last week, a few days ago still. Let's repeat this one, shall we?
I challenge you out. Take my challenge. I'm ready for you, man. No excuses.
Diamond Boy, I got a certain little middleweight that I got to put that fist through first. However,
Breaking news. Tyson Fury says AJ fight is cancelled to face Charr instead. Oh my god. Oops. What date was this, YB? What date was it? Where's the date on this dead thing? I ain't even sure what the date is, but you can best believe. In fact, I want to find the date in particular. Here we go, 21st, 2 days ago, boom. 2 days ago, your man told you he fighting Charr. And the main reason I come on to this one is because I want to show you, man, the comment section. Because you best believe that the amount of goobalons in the comment section was something different. There's way too many goobers. A whole bunch of goobers was in the comment section. Here we go. Let's read these comments out. What's with this thing, man? It's very annoying anyway. I'm not sure if I'm blocking out the mirror image here. Let's see if I can move out the way still. No, it's this way. I'll move out the way of the comment section. Here we go. Even before I deleted all the comments, but trust me, the comments come up hot. You man must see these comments. Here we go, look. Old video. The contract has been sent over to AJ's camp for them to sign. It's almost a done deal. Yeah, oops. Yeah, old video. This is an old video, YB, FFS. Not, listen, call it what you want. It can't be that old, because Shane Fury, 2 days after I spoke, is saying the same thing I was saying. Yeah? About old. Who cares if it's old? Because the leak is brand new. How about that? I'm trying to find the cats who saying, oh, YB, stop lying. YB, oh, YB is a... Here we go. Here's this goofy here, some next Sandy Don. Yeah, check this Sandy cat out. Mr. Sandy. The YB is a joke. This is an old video. Stop this madness. Yeah. Yeah? Old video. These are old vids. Old video. These are old videos. Bro, those videos are weeks old. Are you slow? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I feel bad for these dons, yeah, because these cats actually think they've got someone up. Oh yeah, bum. We've bummed YB because he got the old video. He got the old video that Shane Fury is about to repeat 2 days after the YB put it out. It's one of them ones. Anyway, let's get back to the news then. Let's swing it back to the news. Quick time. Yeah, we heard that from Shane. Shane. I mean, he insider. He speak to Tyson Fury 24/7. That's what he does do. I've been telling you, man, for a while, there's no smoke without fire. So now we've got how many people? Shane publicly saying it. The YB publicly saying it. There's no smoke without fire. Where's it coming from? Put it that way. You know what? Forget me. Let's assume I ain't got no sources. Yeah, okay, Shane. Where's Shane getting it from? For Shane to come out and say he wouldn't bet on the fight happening, and then to bring in Charr, who, by the way, in that video I did the other day, here, I showed you leaked communications from Fury-Charr, who was saying he's looking forward to fighting Tyson Fury on December 3rd. That's what Fury-Charr posted himself in some leaked communications. Yeah, so how many data points do you want? Shane Fury saying it. Fury-Charr himself saying he's fighting Tyson Fury on December 3rd. It's a wrap in my opinion. The fighting happening now, I'm sorry. Eddie Hearn, listen, fair enough, yeah. I listened to Frank Warren came out about 24 hours ago and was kind of cryptic. Oh, well, if Team AJ really won it, and even Frank Warren ended up admitting, well, it's not long, there's a kind of a deadline because we need to know ASAP because obviously December 3rd isn't long away. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. So you can already see the excuses being built in. The excuse will be, saved by the bell. Not enough time. That's what the ultimate excuse will be. I don't even think Frank will want to blame, or if Frank is going to blame any network, obviously he's not going to blame BT. He'll blame DAZN. But bear in mind, they might want to work in the future. Most likely they'll say, yeah, both teams wanted it. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get it done in time. Bearing in mind the tight deadline. Both Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn have started saying, building the narrative of, it's only 8 weeks, we need to know now, kind of thing. So it is what it is. From my point of view, I mean, there's a chance it happens, of course, but before, a week ago, I was like the rest of you low IQ clowns. I was saying, yeah, it's definitely on. In fact, I put money on it. I'm trying to back my bets out now. I put about $200 on the fight happening. Yeah, $200 to pay 140 back. I thought it was free money. You know, and I even said at the time it was something going to go wrong. It's one of them ones. Whenever your man the YB thinks there's free money about, something go wrong. Yeah, this fight should have been a dead cert. And I said it again. I said at the time, I wondered why. Why is Betfair making a market speculating if the Fury and AJ fight will happen? Because in my mind, the fight's on. A week ago, that's what I was thinking. I thought, why have they even made this bet for? Oops, now we know why they made it. Because obviously they knew something we didn't. Yeah. Because I follow boxing, sports gambling options frequently, daily, and for most fights that are booked here, there is not a market betting on whether the fight will happen. So, for example, Joyce versus Parker, September 25th, yeah, or September 24th, yeah. There isn't an option to bet whether that fight will happen. It's just on. Or Shields versus Marshall, October 15th, or Ben versus Eubank. There isn't an option to bet whether the fight will happen. But yet for Fury and AJ, there's a whole thing about it. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit odd. But yeah, in my opinion, it will be a shame if it doesn't happen. Because ultimately, yeah, I feel if the fight wasn't going to happen, it should have been because AJ had some backbone. Not because, I mean, how bad does it look, yeah, if the Fury and AJ fight don't now happen, which seems to be the case. And it wasn't because AJ was having some pride about himself. AJ's grabbed his ankles and still he couldn't get the fight. So it's like, what was all that for? You might as well have come out and said, you know what? I'm my own man. I'm taking my career. I'm serious about my career. I'm not just whoring my booty out for any man to have a go on. I'm a serious heavyweight contender. I believe I'm the greatest of all time. Even obviously, you know, the evidence doesn't support that, but that's what you should be thinking. If you don't believe you're the greatest of all time, yeah, you need to sit down somewhere. And I've been saying that for a long time. AJ should have been sat down somewhere, probably after the first Ruiz loss. Okay, maybe come back and fight Ruiz and nick the fight on points, but really, AJ should have sat down. That, bearing in mind how sad he went out in that Ruiz rematch, yeah, he should have known then, you know what? I'm not the guy I thought I was. Yeah, if I had to run for my life from Mr. Blobby, it's over for me. Clearly, I don't believe I'm the greatest of all time because, listen, the greatest of all time would not run for Mr. Blobby when 55-year-old Luis Ortiz backed him up. Yeah? And dog-walked him, more or less. 55-year-old Luis Ortiz dog-walked Andy Ruiz. Had Andy Ruiz shook. As a fact. Andy Ruiz himself even said after the fight, well, yeah, I had to be cautious of Luis Ortiz's power. A 55-year-old man. Prime AJ, big and as buff and as bulbous as you like. And he running around the place scared to death of Mr. Blobby. That should have been the point. He said, you know what? I don't believe I'm the greatest. Let me sit down somewhere and not scam the fans. I'll go out with a win. I'll go out on top. And let's leave it there. Instead, I mean, look at him now. Just think, if AJ had retired in 2014, he would have left us at least a little bit wondering what could have been. Now, we know. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think, for his legacy's sake, He should have left in December 2019, and at least then we could speculate. Oh, you just never know. You know what I mean? He could have left the people with some good memories. Now, he leaving as a cheap hooker. Yeah, begging people for a quick go on him. Imagine that. Can you? If I'd have told you 3 years ago, yeah, in 2022, AJ will be begging big burly dons to have a go on him for heaps of cash, you'd have called me a liar. I'd have called you a liar as well. I'd have said no way. I'd have said no way would Eddie Hearn be lining different mans up to have a go on AJ for cash. And here we are. Yeah, literally. What's that? What's that, Tyson Fury? You want to fight me with no notice? Absolutely. Sign me up. What's that, Tyson Fury? You want to pay me 40% to have a go on me? Absolutely, I'm there. And the worst thing is, Eddie Hearn don't even believe it anymore. Eddie Hearn was saying, yeah, we're going to beat Usyk. And now Eddie Hearn's like, yeah, well, we'll fight Fury and he could win. So I was like, Eddie Hearn ain't even lying anymore. Listen, you know it's bad, yeah, when Eddie Hearn is stopped lying. Because Eddie Hearn will sell, listen, you know what I mean? Eddie Hearn will flog anything. Eddie Hearn will flog ice to Eskimos. Big facts. But yet he can't even, you know what it is? Mr. Eddie Hearn, who will flog ice to Eskimos, he can't sell AJ anymore. Do you know how bad that is? It's bad. Never seen anything like it. I never thought I'd see the day, yeah, where Eddie Hearn couldn't sell a product. And here we are, AJ. Yeah? He out here talking about it's a 50-50 fight. No, it's bad for AJ. Anyway, listen. Like I said, if the fight wasn't going to happen, it should have been because AJ taking a stand. Instead, if it doesn't happen, it's just a big... from Fury's point of view, he don't care. He on top. He unbeaten. He got the belts. He got the belt. It makes not a scrap of difference to him whether and when he chooses to have a quick go on AJ. Am I a bit disappointed? Would I have rather have seen it? I mean, ultimately, I came to the conclusion that it's better that we see it than not, is it not? You know what I mean? It's better than we see it than not. Why not? And the sad thing is, really, now, if the fight doesn't happen, AJ's going to go away with the narrative of, oh well, I'm going to rebuild, but we'll all know it's fake. Do you know what I'm saying? If AJ had made a stand and turned down this fight, then people could have a little bit of belief. You know what? He's serious. But what's the selling point now? To go away now and say, oh, we're going to build up. You're lying to yourself because you weren't going to build up. You're only going to build up now after you've grabbed your ankles and begged Tyson Fury to pop you from the back. That's the bottom line. Yeah? Tyson Fury made you jump for every hoop. And AJ was turning from the back, yeah? And begging Tyson Fury to pop him some more. That's what it was. AJ on all fours, turning back and saying, Tyson, pop me again. That's just what it was. I'm telling you now for free. That's how it's been going down. It's sad. It's a sad day. Let's see how it plays out. Oops, it's a big oops right now. For all the hating ass dudes out there who call me a liar, it's a big oops. I would like to sit there and say it's a sad day for boxing, but really, welcome to 2022. 2022 is the year of the cuckery. Pure cuck. There's more cuckery than real shit going on. Bottom line. Yeah, you're more likely to get cucked than you are for something decent to happen. 2 months of negotiations only to get cucked. Again, welcome to 2022. Nothing seems to happen. And the part of me feels the worst part of this is no one even wanted this one. You know what I mean? This one didn't even make no sense. Even the ones that no one asked for, innit? No one asked for Tyson Fury to have a go on a double loser. Yeah? No one asked for that. No one right now wants to see Anthony Joshua take another L. No one. No one needs for that. No one's calling for that. Yeah? Even Eddie Hearn isn't calling for it. Eddie Hearn's doing it because he gets some cash, but he's not calling for it. Everyone knows it makes no sense. And even the ones that don't make no sense, we still get played around. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, now. It's bad. But it's the times we live in. Let's see how it plays out. Smash the like button. Subscribe. And obviously, look off the bell. In fact, one last thing. Shane also said that the fight will happen if both men want it. That to me is a bit shaky because Shane don't have no communications with AJ. So where's he getting that from? For Shane to come out and say if both men want it, he can't be talking about AJ. He didn't say if AJ wants it, it'll happen. So his information source is Tyson Fury. So what has given Shane Fury the implication that someone doesn't want it? As far as I'm aware, Shane Fury won't be talking to Team AJ. And again, if he was implicating AJ in that, he'd say, if AJ wants it, the fight will happen. He didn't say that. He said, if both fighters want it, the fight will happen. That implies to me, given where Shane's coming from, that for whatever reason, Tyson Fury might not want it. That's how you deduce that statement he made. Because like I said, he could have said, if AJ wants it, the fight will happen. That's not what he said. He brought his brother into it. Now, I think it's possible Tyson Fury might feel he hasn't got enough time, but that's part of December 17th. Bear in mind, Tyson Fury's been out the ring for 9 months now. AJ's almost semi-fresh. But anyway, that's why it's all a big mess. It's all a big rushed mess. It's quite sad to see, really. At one point in time, this was the biggest fight ever, kind of thing. And now it's being crammed in on 4 weeks' notice. Can you imagine that? The biggest fight ever. Yeah? Now it's crammed in on the back end or something. It's super duper sad. Smash the like button. Subscribe. And lick off the bell 100%.